Ladies and gentlemen, MP Gardner-Jenas here with my friend and colleague Philip Lawrence, giving you an exciting update on the progress of Bill C-281. Bill C-281 is the International Human Rights Act, a bill that Phil has sponsored that combines a number of different provisions which will substantively advance Canada's role in defending international human rights. We spent a lot of time working on this bill through committee. It's a minority parliament, complicated negotiations with the other parties, some wanting a little more in some areas, maybe the government wanting a lot less in some areas, but managing to get to a point where a majority of the committee, generally the opposition parties working together, could get the bill passed, amended in ways that I think strengthen the bill, and pass the committee. So, Phil, why don't you share the update in terms of where the bill's at and where it's going next?
Thanks very much, Garner. No, it's terrific, and we had lots of debate and argument to sort of get it into its current form, but I think I'm happy where we land. In fact, I know we are happy where it landed. So we passed it. We'll go back for the first hour of debate on May 8th, and then the second hour in the first week of June, and looking forward to hopefully getting it off to the Senate before the end of June, which would be terrific. And the sooner we make it law, the quicker we can bring awareness to prisoners of conscience, help bring violators of human rights to account, and to end cluster munition manufacturing across the world. So we're excited about where we are, and but we'll even be more excited when we get across that finish line.
Yeah, absolutely. So the provisions in this bill are it would require the government of Canada to be more accountable to Parliament in terms of its work on international human rights, providing updates, providing reports, and specifically identifying the work it's doing to help people that are unjustly detained in other countries around the world. The bill has provisions around cluster munitions and preventing the use and investment in cluster munitions as well. And the other one is it would, when a foreign government is committing genocide, it would take news channels that they control off the airwaves. So this is a bizarre reality in our broadcasting system right now, that you have news channels that are controlled by foreign authoritarian states broadcasting their propaganda into Canada. They have access to broadcasting licenses in certain cases. We think that's crazy in general, and especially when those states are involved in violations of human rights. So Phil, what do you think the chances of this bill becoming law before the next election are?
Well, I guess it depends when the next election is. But if the election doesn't occur too soon, which maybe by the end of the year, I think there's a very good chance this can become law. But if you're involved in the human rights issue and you think it's important to you, please don't hesitate to reach out to Garner or I, or better yet, reach out to a Liberal MP and tell them that you want human rights protected in Canada and across the world.
All right. So once again, just Bill C-281 is the bill. Bill C-281, the International Human Rights Act. I hope you'll support us in this by sharing this video. You can follow my page, you can follow Phil's page, and we'll put the tag for that as well. And contact your local member of Parliament and encourage them to support Bill C-281 and help us get it passed into law as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Please, again, share the video, help us get the word out, and contact your local member of Parliament and encourage them to support Bill C-281.